Hello everyone, welcome to the IAS Mentor Ancient History series. Let us try to understand what is the economic life of Mauryans. This is the map of Mauryans. This one, identify the map, the territorial extent of this empire, very vast one. Maintaining this much administration, maintaining this much vast bureaucracy requires a lot of resources. That is where the economic policies of Mauryan Empire are very important. As usual, when it comes to the economic angle, we have already seen in the previous chapters that there is a structure. When it comes to economy, what kind of dimensions we are going to study. Already you know this. I am drawing once again. When it comes to economy, what we need to study? Primary sector, secondary sector, tertiary sector. Primary means, for example, hunting and gathering continues, domestication of animals, and agriculture, mining activities. When it comes to secondary activities, artisan activities. Tertiary activities means trading activities, internal as well as external. And for running entire economy, you need monetary system. That is what? Exchange mechanism. If we draw this, primary economic activities, secondary and tertiary, and exchange mechanism, monetary system. You can use another term, monetary. Primary, secondary, tertiary, monetary. Within primary sector, different activities like hunting and gathering, this is the map. Identify this. Gangetic Valley, northwestern part, interiors inside Deccan Plateau. So many forest areas are there in the northwestern part also, in the middle also, in Deccan Plateau also, in Kalinga region, Chhattisgarh region, many forest areas. Gangetic Valley also, thick forest area. Hunting and gathering activities continues to prevail. Even till today also, there also they used to prevail. Next, domestication of animals. Another important profession since Mesolithic age, domestication of animals is going on. Even today also, apart from agriculture, domestication of animals is important economic activity or subsistence pattern of farmers in villages. Same goes to Mauryans also. Next, agriculture. Agriculture, since Neolithic phase, it is going on. Now the extent of agriculture is going to increase. Mining. Mining is going to be another important economic activity, where mining means various minerals are going to be mined. Mining. Secondary activities, artisan activities. Various artisan. Again, within secondary activities, we have different subcategories. For example, if we go by raw material based, with clay, some artifacts can be manufactured. With metal, some artifacts can be manufactured. With wood, some manufactured. Agri-based, forest-based, and so on. Clay, metal, wood, agri, stone-based. When it comes to tertiary, trading activities. Within trading, internal trading and external trading. Second one, transportation. Transportation. If you have good transportation mechanism, trading activities also going to be very active. When it comes to monetary system, exchange mechanism, coins. This our entire Mauryan economic system we can classify in this manner. You can answer in the mains also as it is like this. Primary sector, hunting and gathering, domestication, agriculture, mining. Secondary activities, artisan activities, tertiary, trading and transportation, exchange mechanism, monetary system. In the present day context, it's like a banking system, credit system, financial system, like that. Now, when it comes to hunting and gathering, many tribal people were there. They are continuously relying on that kind of subsistence model. When it comes to domestication, cattle, sheep, goat, these are all important animals that domestication of animals takes place. Main important one is agriculture. When it comes to agriculture, entire Gangetic Valley was under their control. Soil is fertile alluvial soil. Gangetic Valley, one important region where agriculture is very productive. Indus Valley, Indus region is also under Mauryans. Another important place. Various river valleys like Godavari Valley, Krishna Valley. So, various valleys, river valleys. In Brahmaputra region, also their control is there. Identify this. When it comes to soil, in all these places, and in Nepal Terai region, foothills of Himalayas, where fertile soil is there, Mauryans are going to encourage agricultural activities in their empire. They utilize these natural resources. Next, when it comes to forest also, they cleared forests. Now, tools are very abundantly available. Iron mineral is very much abundantly available with iron tools and also fire. Both mechanisms they use to clear the forests. They allowed many people, settlers. They allowed, suppose when it comes to war, during wars, prisoners of war, generally the defeated people are going to become prisoners of the war. When it comes to Mauryan policy, Ardhashastra encourages these prisoners of war must be used in agriculture. And also Ardhashastra mentioned Shudras must be encouraged to settle and to produce more and more agriculture. So Shudras, prisoners of war, were encouraged to create new colonies, agricultural colonies, so that they produce more and they pay more tax. Ultimately, state is going to benefit. People are also going to benefit. State also going to benefit. Settlers. When it comes to taxation, 1/6 of the produce, also called bhaga, was collected from the people. Settlers means new villages were encouraged. Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Shudra, everyone will be there. Vaishyas are also going to participate in the economic activities like agriculture, apart from trading activities. Now, Shudras are also gaining more and more economic status by the state policies by encouraging more agricultural colonies. Prisoners of war are also used for the sake of agricultural productivity. 1/6 of the produce taken from the people who are participating in agriculture. 1/6 of the produce, it is known as bhaga. To take care of agriculture, even at the state level, at the central level, one separate minister is also appointed. His name is Sithadhyaksha. Sita means agriculture, Sithadhyaksha. So administration wise, Sithadhyaksha. This is important prelims question. An Adhyaksha who takes care of agriculture, promoting agriculture. Then, when it comes to infrastructure, they even constructed tanks like Sudarshana Lake. Sudarshana Lake in Girnar. In Gujarat, Saurashtra region, Girnar region, Sudarshana Lake. During Chandragupta Maurya time period, Sudarshana Lake was also constructed. What is happening here? State is encouraging irrigation facilities, promoting irrigation facilities. So state is not leaving for the sake of people. Just people only need not to worry. Even state also taken interest in providing irrigation facilities to the people. In this way, people can utilize these irrigation facilities to produce more. Irrigation facilities also, wells construction, lakes construction. In this way, it was encouraged during this time period. Ultimately, whenever agriculture productivity increases, state becomes very strong. One of the Saptanga element of Ardhashastra is treasury, kosha. If treasury is bigger, stronger, then empire is going to be stronger. One of the important source of income for the state is agricultural sector. That's why it encouraged people to produce more, and state also encouraged irrigation activities. Even suppose if during famine time period, when people are not having sufficient food grains also, food grains were distributed among the people so that the people are alive. Once they are alive, once conditions improve, once again economic activities will resume. All right, this is how various economic activities related to agriculture is going on. And when it comes to crops, as usual, whatever was going on, like rice, wheat, barley, sugarcane, cotton, and so on. These are the crops that were going on since Neolithic, Chalcolithic time period, Vedic time period onwards. They will continuously grow. When it comes to tools, iron plow was used. Iron plow is one of the important tool of this time period. That is how, in this manner, tools, iron tools. All right. So this is how various dimensions related to agriculture. So different type of people encouraging, state encouraging more and more agriculture activities. Next one, coming to the artisan activities. When it comes to mining minerals were state monopoly. Whatever comes from the mineral, either it is a stone quarrying or metal mining, minerals mining, it directly controlled by the state. Different adhyakshas were also dedicated to take care of the income from the mining activities. Likewise, next one, when it comes to artisan activities, with clay, what kind of manufacturing products can be prepared with clay? Pottery. During this time period, northern black polished ware. Already in Mahajanpada time period itself, this pottery started. In Mauryan time period also, it is going on. Next, if you take stone and terracotta images, another one. If you take stone, with stone, pillars were constructed, pillars were manufactured. Ashoka used these manufactured pillars. Separately, he made pillars to be manufactured. These pillars were used for inscribing whatever edicts he was giving, royal edicts, in a place called Chunar, near Mirzapur region, in present day UP region. It is known for stone quarrying. Their pillars are made. Ashoka pillars are very famous. Ashoka pillars were erected along the Gangetic Valley after manufacturing from Chunar. Another prelims question, from which place stone quarrying was important during Mauryan time period in Chunar? In UP, Mirzapur region, pillars were manufactured in that zone with stone. And various Yakshini images were also manufactured. Many images manufactured related to religion also. Next, when it comes to stupa, stupa also require skills in working with respect to stone. Those skills were witnessed. When it comes to metal, important metal, iron, bronze, copper, silver, gold, these are all. It is going on for many centuries. Even during this time period also, it is going on. Next, with respect to agriculture, cotton-based weaving skills. India is known for producing very refined textile products since ancient times. That practice also going on. Even silk works were also going on. China is the place where silk originates, but in India also silk skills were going on. During this time period, we can. When it comes to wood, chariot making, an example, carpentry works. When it comes to administration, to take care of these economic activities, different ministers will be there. That is how industrial related activities were promoted by the state itself. In this way, state was encouraging various economic activities, various artisan activities. If economic activities, artisan activities or manufacturing activities are more, then more circulation of economic goods, then more circulation of money, more taxes for the state. That is how treasury of the state becomes very strong. This how. In this way, now when it comes to forest, ivory products, elephants, tusks, ivory products. And what is the market? Internal market, those who are using internally, as well as they were even exporting to the other kingdoms, other empires as well. These are various. And one more element of this manufacturing sector is people belong to one particular profession. Let's say like a pottery profession, potters, carpenters, chariot makers, metalsmiths, goldsmith, ironsmith, different kind of professions are emerging now. Different jatis are emerging. These economic activities are resulting a new kind of organizations or groups called guilds. This is another interesting element. Since Mahajanapada time period going on, in Mauryan time period also, this is one of the important artisan groups or corporations. Like today, if there is a company, if there is a manufacturing company, some companies are manufacturing iron related, like machines. Some may manufacture pottery, some may manufacture wood related carpentry works. In this way, different corporations, different groups, the people belong to one particular profession group together, they form corporations called guilds. They have human resources, because all the people come together. They will have their own administrative mechanism how to handle this group. They have their own mechanism to scale up their skills. They impart training to their groups. They even give loans to their groups. They provide raw materials also to their groups. And finally, when they manufacture that particular product, say like pottery, carpentry, or any other work, they will even trade with other area or distant areas. So this is how guilds used to play very important economic role. And even kings also used to encourage these corporations. Sometimes they have even judicial powers also on their members. According to their local caste, according to their jati, tradition, customs, they have even the judicial powers also to some extent. It is not to replace the existing judicial system of the empire, but to maintain their autonomy. In this way, they maintain their autonomy. Another important prelims question. So already some prelims terms we are getting. Chunar, guilds, these are important. Sita Dhyaksha, directly related to prelims. And when it comes to mains, you have to analyze in all these angles. These are with respect to artisans. Now, trading activities. Identify the trading activities. Trading means you see, you need a transportation mechanism for trade purpose. Uttarapada, Dakshinapada, two important national highways by this time period developed. Even important ports like Tamralipti, Sopara, Broach, they also developed by this time period. From there, they used to export towards this side. From there, they used to export towards this side. Let me draw this. Another prelims important bits, important ports during this time period. Trading activities. When it comes to trading, you need good transportation system. Good transportation system, royal roads, already due to proper law and order maintenance, safety and security ensured. This is one port called Tamralipti, one port called Sopara, another port called Broach. Broach, Tamralipti, Bengal region. Remember, important prelims question. Sopara, it is in Maharashtra. Broach in Gujarat. These are important ports. They used to export and import toward this side. That is how they used to connect with Sri Lanka also, Southeast Asia also, this side West Asia also. Anyway, the relationship between West Asia and East India is not something new they are developing. Since Indus Valley civilization, Mesopotamian civilization, that interaction is going on. That tradition is continuing. And new kinds of ports developed at this point of time. Tamralipti, Sopara, Broach. In Mahajanpada time period itself, these royal roads are developed. And this one, Uttarapada, Northern Highway and Dakshinpada. They connected important centers like Takshila, Pataliputra, Ujjain. You can see Deccan region also connected, Gangetic Valley connected, northwestern region connected, and eastern area connected. And from there, they can export towards West and Central Asia. It is going on since Indus Valley civilization itself. Now, as the empire is very big, now the maintenance of law and order is very proper. The transportation sector, the trading sector is going to reach to the newer heights. People are starting freely moving, taking goods from one place to the other place, and trading activities were going on very actively. Who were there in this side? Here Greek kingdoms were there. Greek kingdoms after Alexander, Seleucus Nicator, Megasthenes, you remember? Later, Seleucus Nicator, he disintegrated into different small kingdoms. Greek kingdoms were there. That is how it is going on. Greek kingdoms were there. And here Tamralipti, Sri Lanka, Southeast Asia, it was going on. Now, what is the exchange mechanism? Exchange mechanism is punch marked coins. So, let us write here only. When it comes to exchange mechanism, punch marked coins. Punch marked coins. State, that means central government encouraged these trading activities from one place to the other place. Government provided law and order. Ashoka Dhamma mentions, Ashoka inscriptions mentions that safety to these people, construction of the roads, side by roads, plants are also planted so that the people get shade under the trees. Wells were also constructed so that they get water. All these facilities are to encourage economic activities. Now, as a result, what is happening? One is economy is developing, state is becoming very rich. Mauryan Empire treasury becoming stronger and stronger. As a result, they could maintain even bigger army, bigger force, and they could maintain very large army, very large territory under their control. Whenever economic activities are very strong, empire is going to be strong. One of the Saptanga element is strong treasury. Agriculture should be strong, industry should be strong, trade should be strong, exchange mechanism should be strong, then only treasury of the empire is going to be stronger. In this manner, they managed all these with a vast centralized bureaucracy. They were monitoring these activities. They collected toll taxes. Megasthenes Indica mentions Pataliputra is having a municipal administration, and this municipal administration was continuously monitoring who is coming inside the city and who is going out of the city. Population they are measuring, population they are monitoring, customs they were collecting, toll taxes they were collecting. In this way, their taxes increased. When it comes to agriculture, they collected bhaga. When it comes to artisan activities, they collected taxes from the artisan. When it comes to traders also, they collected customs. In this manner, tax collection became one of the important feature of Mauryan Empire. Treasury of Mauryan Empire became very stronger. They also promoted. It is not that people themselves are developing. Even state itself involved very actively in promoting these economic activities. That's why to encourage economic activities, state created 27 departments or 27 adhyakshas. That's why adhyaksha is a separate department. 27 adhyakshas were recruited by the state. These different adhyakshas, one adhyaksha will take care of agriculture, one adhyaksha take care of mining, one adhyaksha take care of transportation, one adhyaksha take care of navy, and so on. It shows how strongly state is encouraging economic activities. They are promoting materialistic progress in this particular point of period. All right. So this is how entire economic system of Mauryans. Always try to visualize various dimensions of economy in this format. Then it becomes easy to develop one after the other. Hunting, gathering, domestication, agriculture, mining, artisan activities, trading, monetary system. Remember, with respect to mains, this is the structure. With respect to prelims, important terminologies, important officers, or important terms, terminologies related to preliminary examination. With this, we have ended the economic life of Mauryans. In next video, we will analyze what is the social life of Mauryan period. All right. Thank you. Thank you very much. One small announcement is I have started history optional mentorship program. Daily answer writing session will be there. This daily answer writing session will give you everyday targets. I will give you the sources also. I will give you the questions also. You just need to read those sources and finish the target for that day. I personally evaluate it. You will get my personal number also. If you have any queries, you can ping me. You can call me also. If I am in class, I may not be able to attend your call immediately. Just you can message me after the class. I will answer you. This is how I am starting history optional mentorship program. Daily answer writing and mentorship sessions I am taking here. All right. Thank you. Thank you very much.